Right, bridesmaids, can you get some confetti and start throwing it when she walks up?
Sandra, come!
Hello, Mr. You alright? You have to blow your kisses with this hand. Don't mind, lovely girl.
Bu ki? Siyah çocuğum. Bir صدا کنی من نمی‌بینم.
یه ذره چیزا اسنپ هم بگیرم.
گرفتم خیلی. اسی.
این به عکاس می چیزی پروفشنال نگاه می‌کنه. ما رو تحویل
ما آدم نیستی یعنی.
اسی، پیشمانم نگاه کن.
گرفتم. عکس هم گرفتم.
ولی کلام
مثلا ماشینم بگیری.
ماشینشون هم بگیر وای نه.
اشتوتورش هم بگیرم. شما جلوم سیاه شد.
That's okay, but yeah.
Bu ki عکس سه افتاد.
یه اسنپ شات خوشگل بگیریم. داداشی صاف وایسا، صاف وایسا.
گرفتم.
پس بیا الان با شاین و منیژه اینا یه اسنپ بگیر. بچه ها چی بیان؟ بیا
کلا رو بذاریم بیان.
اون کلا رو سر دست بیا.
همه جا نمیشین.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. She's not okay. She's decided she's going to do it.
Sit down.
Bye.
Nikhil, put your belt on, darling. No. You're right, I recognise that laugh.
Ah.
Come on then. You could down the road to me. Go down the slope. And you, Matthew, go down the slope and step. Amanda must have a flag. That's right, he's enjoying that, yes.
Ja, aber was wir haben.
Page boys, look at me. Can you move out a bit?
Davina, on
Good
Turkish.
maid. Good boy. Thank you. Right, maid. Going back.
Train at that.
Can I have the bride's mother and father, please? The bridegroom, brother, and sister-in-law, and the bridegroom's sister, all the bride's family.
We had all the bride's family.
That's us.
Bride family.
Why don't come out?
Where do you want the bride's family? Answer that. Where do you want the bride's family?
Luckily all the children are already there.
Could the bride's family come down here, please?
We're going to have our photos taken. The bride's family. You'll remember the bride's
Something to eat down here. He'll be on it.
Mum and Dad. Yes.
Here we go. We've got.
Go to the other side of the door.
Would you like to go back up the top of it? Would you like to make your own way up the top?
Yeah, certainly.
Breakthrough 2418.
We'll see how this
That through the players, and she said that's the worst England performance. Oh yeah.
Right, everybody happy?
Yes.
Are you happy? Everyone?
Yes.
You are, aren't you?
Charlie.
Sorry.
Charlie.
Gentlemen up to the top.
Give a big smile. Tell
All right.
who you like.
And again.
There's going to be 150 copies of this picture.
Yes.
And about 100 different cameras.
She couldn't come to us. The husband will come, you know.
Grandma, we're not grandchildren, right?
Oops, we're just walking in front.
Куда, ма?
Goes out and then the helicopter reverses.
Being blown to bits by the helicopter plane.
نیا جلو بابا جلو نیا
Now I was trying to tell you where I'm on. Another baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, can I ask you to take them welcome as we very about the hotel. Make your way Okay, this man take the cups off first. There's the other. Don't worry about that.
از آباجی گرفتی؟ آباجی ها؟
یکی آباجی نگو آباجی یکی آباجی
بگیم ولی شاین اینا بیاد همطوری کامان شاین یه دور از اون برای بیا فامیلی
سویلا جون بیا.
مرد شده این سکسشو عوض کرده No, okay, you can talk and say anything you want. This is a beautiful hotel.
No, it's not.
It is beautiful. I love it.
I wish it was sunny.
Where do you live?
جای عزیز آقا جون واقعا خالیه. من تو کلیسا واقعا احساس کردم عزیز آقا جون باید اینجا باشه.
You know all about it.
حق اونا بود متاسفانه نیستن. عزیز آقا جون زدی نیلوفر داوود خدای من مینو عباس همه فامیل
Have you finished?
Thank you.
What is this, Metro Golden Mayo? Or?
مریم کاش که همشون اینجا بودن ولی متاسفانه نیستن. اوکی.
Thank you very much indeed. That's the end of the film.
Thank you.
از عروس داماد گرفت؟ از عروس داماد از بچه ها بگیم از این بر بگیم نادی هم بیفته از اینجا این بر این فیلم رو حتما بگیم تکسی
حالا یه حرف بزن
به جای همه فامیلمون It is a beautiful hotel بگو جای زرینم خیلی
جای مامان من کی؟
جای شرکت بودم جای مینو جای مریم جای زرین جای
خودم هم بیدار شم
Husband and wife. But ladies and gentlemen, you know Michelle and Ali better than I. You know just how shy they are. encouragement. So put your hands together and let's give them a lovely round.
Gib Filmen! Schneiden ab!
Why not?
Just these ones. Okay.
Wonderful.
Trisha, where are you? Is that right?
Come on, take your seats. But I am. Have you all taken your photographs, ladies and gentlemen?
Essi, idziemy do fans.
Alright. Right, let me tap on the table. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
بگو چی؟
Essi, عيب نداره ما برسیم.
Lovely crystal champagne flutes engraved by the Salesman Bar for them on this, to mark this very special occasion.
Indiana Jones.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Indiana Jones.
Please welcome and then praise silence for the toast to the bride and bridegroom proposed by your host and the father of the bride, Mr. David Throp.
Thank you, honoured guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. And so we're honoured today to have, standing in on their behalf, his brother Abbas, accompanied by his wife Suhaila, and their two children who've come here from Canada just to be with us today. We're very pleased to see you. Michelle is our youngest daughter and the last of our daughters to get married. I have been father of the bride so often now that I'm in danger of repeating myself with these speeches. However, our girls all tend to look somewhat alike, but they're very different. And Michelle has certain things that are different about her to our other girls. I mean, for example, she's very stubborn. And when, as a very young child, she was probably no more than 3 or 4, her mother scolded her one day, and unbeknown to Marie, Michelle took herself into the other room, picked up the phone, and goodness knows how she got through to the operator. And she complained to her bitterly about her mother. And the first her mother knew of it was when the police phoned to find out what she was doing to our daughter. And she had great difficulty explaining to them that everything was okay. So remember, Alex, a smart husband is one that thinks twice before saying nothing. Don't use that hat. For many years before Graham, our son, came along, I was the only male in a household of 6 girls. Getting in the bathroom was almost impossible at times. And as they grew up, so was using the phone. In fact, Harry one time said to me, "Why don't you get a second line in?" There was an occasion a few years ago when all the other girls had gone, we only had Michelle at home, when I wanted to speak to Marie rather urgently from the office. And I rang and rang, and not unusually, the phone was engaged continuously. So I thought, well, I must speak to her, so I'll get my next door neighbour to go and knock on the door and tell Marie to get Michelle to get off the phone. And sure enough, a few minutes later, I was able to get through to Marie. And she said, "That wasn't Michelle on the phone, that was me." With 4 daughters, you can imagine the number of boyfriends that have been knocking on our door over the years. And we have been pleased, very pleased, with the outcome of each of their choices. And we're pleased to have Tony and Carol and David. We're very pleased to welcome them into our family. As our Michelle is to cooking what Elizabeth Taylor is to acetylene welding. Marie and I were looking at cookery books as a possible wedding present for her, and then we decided that probably the best thing we could buy was a definitive book on Indian and Chinese takeaways in South London. But joking apart, I know that Michelle will, like all our daughters have, become very adaptable in the kitchen, and they're all excellent cooks. And of course, the Americans have a saying, a wonderful saying I always think, which goes like this: kissing don't last, cooking do. In August,
Bride and bridegroom, Michelle and Alex. Can we have a lovely, lovely round of applause for David? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A silent, fair response by the bridegroom, Mr. Ali Hazuki, who will also propose the toast to the bridesmaids and the painter. You can applaud, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you to sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, to come to our wedding is really means so much to us. Thank you to my father and mother-in-law to make that happen as nice as it's happened actually. And thank you to Frank. I wish my parents they were here. Unfortunately, they can't be here due to old age and some other problem. But my brother is actually and his wife, they come instead of them, and they made that very special for us. And I would like to say a special thank you to everybody, management and staff in Selsson Park Hotel. Actually, I wanted to say so many things, but I forgot all of them. But I think my father-in-law said everything I wanted to say. None asked me to give a private piece. I would do that. I'd love to actually give this flowers to my mother-in-law, which she done so much for us, not only in this wedding, since I met Michelle.